for today's tutorial, I've decided to do an Avon haul. So I have the foundation here, which is the Invisible Coverage Cream to Powder Foundation in the shade Medium Beige. And I have a whole lot of other goodies here. I have not found a primer from Avon, so I'm just going to go in with my Superstay, my Maybelline Superstay primer. It's the Makeup Extending Primer. So I'm just going to dot that all over my face where I'd normally prime. And I've been really liking Avon's lipsticks, especially the matte lipsticks, so I thought, why not? I have ordered another foundation, but yeah, I think that foundation is a bit too light for me. This one is also light, but I think this one we can make work, and it comes with a sponge, which I've obviously used. So I'm just gonna go in with this foundation. And I know on the camera it might look a little bit washed out, but it's not as light in person. So this is basically, I just want to test the formula of this, and also the amount of coverage that it gives you. So yeah, one thing I can say is it's a bit too creamy for my liking. It's almost too pasty. Reminds me of the Crowlin foundations that gives major flashback, and I know for a fact this will give me major flashback. So yeah, I don't want to be wearing this when I'm going to take pictures, especially flash photography. The coverage is medium. I don't know how boldable this coverage can be, but it's medium for now. I'm going to do my brows, and then I picked up this one from Avon. It's a brow define, and I took it in soft black because I felt like the last time I took a brown one, but then the brown was a bit too red, so I thought, let me just take the black one and then maybe just go in with a soft hand. So this is really dark, and I feel like if you had to go in with how you normally go in, your brows will be hella dark. So just gonna brush that out. So that's my brows, if you can see from the glimmer stick. Next up, to conceal and to just brighten my under eyes a bit, cover up that circles, I'm going to go in with this concealer. Or actually, let me go in with this one. This is the one from Color Trend. It's also from Avon. It's in the shade medium. I actually felt like this would be a good foundation cover because I checked through what I had from Avon and I couldn't find anything that would come close to a foundation shade for me. But I actually think this one would really be a nice foundation cover for me. And I can definitely see this foundation that I put on is not buildable because I'm trying to put the concealer on and it feels like it's gonna flake a bit, so I'm just gonna use my buffing brush, just buff that out. Just blend it in. I'm gonna use this foundation, this concealer. It's a matte liquid concealer. It's Ideal Flawless. I think they discontinued this one. It's in a shade medium, so I'm just gonna prime my eyelids with this. Just because I think it's matte and doesn't need a lot of setting. Okay, so while we wait for that to dry, I'm going to go in with my Avon True. This is a bronzing powder, and I got this a few weeks ago and I've been hooked on this powder. Look how pretty it looks. So I'm just going to use this to bronze up my face because I didn't get any contour products from Avon. Just gonna use this to bronze up my face, just to bring back a bit of color. To my face. I still wish that other foundation was the right shade, because I think this would have then been a perfect wall. I'm going to use a flat shader brush. I'm just going to kind of try and contour my nose using this bronzer lightly. One thing that I've noticed is this bronzer has a bit of a shimmer, like a slight shimmer. So maybe you just want to keep that in mind. So now that we've kind of contoured, I did not pick up a setting powder from Avon simply because I didn't see one there. So I'm going to just use my normal essence powder that I always use, just to set under my eyes and also my eyelids, because I feel like this foundation is hella creamy, and if you don't set it, it's gonna crease very bad. So just setting that. I did pick up an Avon eyeshadow quad. Let me just take out this. So this is what it looks like. I don't see any transition shade in here, so I'm just gonna go in with this matte white color just to set my brow bone area. Just kind of put that all over my lid. Then I'm gonna get a blending brush and I'm gonna use this brown color here. It's a very shimmery brown color, which I'm not really a fan of for transition shade, but let's see how it works. This eyeshadows, I must say, is very easy to blend. It's very, very easy, very creamy, very easy to blend. And I've been spreading this all over my eyelid with absolutely no hassle. Then I'm going to use a flat brush. I'm going to grab this yellow shade here. I'm going to pack that on my lid. Then I'm going to take another flat brush. I'm going to use this darker color here just to darken the outer corner. Pretty much what I'm going to do for the eyes at this stage. I'm just going to curl my lashes. And then I have this Color Trend Boosted Waterproof Mascara from Avon. I've been liking this mascara because of a wand, basically, because it gets in there. And it really makes your lashes look long and luminous, if you guys can see that. Alright. I did not see highlighter there, so I'm thinking I'm going to use this eyeshadow shade here as a highlighter. Yeah, I think let's try that. It's a very subtle shade, and it's beaming in this light. My nose. Yeah, so this is the look so far. I think all I need to do is just finish off my bottom lashes, which I'm gonna just go in with this yellow shade that I used on my lid for the inner corner. And to buff that out, I'm just going to go in with this brown color for my outer eye space. And then for my inner tear duct, with my finger, I'm just going to use that same highlighter shade that I used. So yeah, for my lips today, so I have a few lippies here from Avon. You guys know how much I love this Avon lipsticks. I have one called Fuchsia, Red Supreme, Au Natural, In the Buff, and Pout. I think I'm going to go in with Pout today. Or not. I do not use Pout. You see In the Buff. Yeah, I think let me go in with In the Buff. And it's a very nude, natural color with a pink undertone. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Avon My final thoughts on this Avon products. The bronzer I loved. The lipsticks, don't have a problem with. The eyeshadow, easy to blend. It's a very natural eyeshadow. The only thing I have a problem with, well, not a problem, maybe it's just not for me, was this Avon foundation. Now it's very creamy, doesn't give you a lot of coverage. You guys can see I've tried to dig in there. Looks like I've hit pan. It's not really buildable to a place where you can feel if you have to pile products on, it flakes and it kind of comes off when you blend the other products on top. For instance, the concealer. This concealer is very matte. I would not recommend using this under your eyes if you have a dry eye, under eye area, but it makes for a nice eye primer though for your eyeshadow because it dries down so matte. This concealer I have been using with my other foundations, and I found that it really hides your under eye circles very well. I've been loving the setting spray. I've been using that on all my clients. So yeah, that's my final thoughts. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you guys want to see any other product reviews on my channel. I'm glad I could have started off with Avon because Avon has been around for quite some time and it's been on my list. It's been the makeup. When I started using makeup, Avon was the first makeup that I've started using. So I really enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys did too. If you have any suggestions, any comments, please leave it in the bar below. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. God bless.